Football. That's right. NFL Straya's Week 7 preview. This is the quick little let's just talk about every game coming up this week episode that we're now dropping on Thursdays. Go listen to the massive other show from Tuesday, the Week 6 wrap. Lots of good stuff there. And, of course, I'm joined, as always, by your mate, my mate, Gaz. Gaz, this Week 7 slate looks pretty bloody good. A lot better than the Week 6 one, if you ask me.
Yeah, look, there were some shitful games. There was also some ridiculous upsets. Hopefully we're going to start to stabilise and become a little bit more predictable because some of these these tips have taken a beating for us. So, yeah, it was allowed you to catch up, Jim, and I'm not happy with that. So, anyway.
Yeah, you had streaked out to a pretty large lead, I think, after my Week 3 debacle.
Yeah.
So, it's now currently, I think, 50-48. You lead by 2 at the moment. So, I currently owe you 2 beers. But, yeah, I was pretty happy with the... So, what did I go? 9 of 15 last week, which is pretty bloody good, considering that's all against the spread as well. So, remember, all the picks are always brought to you by our mates over at Dabble. So, look, these all go up on Dabble. You can copy them. You can also go 9 of 15 like I did against the spread. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. So, check it out. Use the code NFLStraya when you sign up using the link in our show description or in our socials and stuff like that. So, on our socials, bios and stuff, you'll have like the link there. Sign up. Go bang, jump through, check it out, follow, use the code NFLStraya when you sign up as well, and you'll be laughing. We also throw up some same gamers and stuff like that here and there too. So I don't think, luckily I didn't chuck up a couple of the ones from the Monday Night Football this week. I was feeling pretty good about a couple of them. The one that did hit was a Bijan one that I enjoyed, 80 plus yards, touchdown, and 30 receiving. I was sweating on the 30 receiving until like the last couple of drives where he managed to rip off a couple of nice little catch and runs, which was good. So to put that well beyond doubt. But there's nothing better, Gaz, than I think when you've got something like that 80-yard and a touchdown one out there, when somebody rips off that 80-yard touchdown run, you're like, done.
And then you're like,
we are done.
I'm out. Cue in the rack. Cue in the rack.
Peace. Anyway. All right, Week 7, we start off in the AFC North. Pittsburgh go to Cincinnati. Natty. And the line is only 5.5 for the Bengals, so plus 5.5. Is this like disrespect towards the Steelers, what they've done so far? Looking pretty good at 4-1. Cincy with a new QB at home. Like, I guess it's just giving them a little bit of respect. They are still very big underdogs at home, though, guys.
Yeah, I'm pulling Cincy out of this one. I know you said it's only, but I'm like, I don't know, a week of Flacco to get actually across. He's got some pretty fucking good receivers who've been underutilized this year. And I don't see the Steelers as we've said, that defense is good. Rodgers is doing just enough. I feel like they could do enough to just Pittsburgh eke out a 3-point win here.
Yeah.
Right. Just the new offense, they can keep it close, and that's just gonna give me a Cincy vibe.
Yeah.
So yeah, I reckon they'll eke it out. It's still a Pittsburgh win, but Cincy keep it close.
I agree. I'm gonna go Cincy as well. It just seems like they can just do enough, even a backdoor cover, right? Like they're down 10, they score the touchdown, like they're still gonna try to pull it back, and I don't know, Steelers end up salting it away. I'll take the 5.5. Cincy, not great, but give me an extra week with Flacco, hitting Chase, hitting Higgins, and away we go.
Yeah.
Rams, Jags in LDN, in London. I think this is the last London game for a week or two. I think there's like a Germany game a little bit later on in the year, I feel like. But yeah, this is the last London one, so... Do you think this is... Yeah, the Germany game is in week 10. So there you go. Week 7. Jags are like a big London team. But this is the first one they're playing in London. And I feel like they were pretty good when they'd played the second one in London. I'm going to go the Rams, minus 2.5. Even without Puka, I feel like suddenly this gets really fucking weird. But I still think Kyron Williams, Devontae Adams, Tutu Atwell and co. probably a little bit too much for this just stupidly up and down Jags team that I just fucking cannot trust. It doesn't matter if they're in the UK, in fucking, I don't know, Timbuktu. I am never going to trust the Jacksonville Jaguars. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I don't mind their linebacker core and their defensive line for the Jags, and I think that might be enough to stifle Kyron a little bit. And then like losing Puka is huge. So I'm just gonna give it to the Jags here. I wish it was 3.5. That 2.5 where it's just under the field goals, kind of a little bit fucky for me. But yeah, I'm going a couple of underdogs early here, and we could be even after this round. I'm nervous about it, but going with the underdogs.
Because I guess the next one is New Orleans at Chicago, and
Yeah.
this is at home in Chicago. This is a bit janky, and I can see why you've taken what you've taken, because like there's a difference in some teams, though. I think, as we've talked about, Carolina at home is a different team. I think Dallas away is very clearly a different team. Atlanta at home is a different team. I think the Saints on the road, I can't trust them. Chicago coming off a really crazy win in the wet on the road in Washington. Go home. 5.5 point favorites. I like the Bears. Just this, for me, like screams like 21-14 or something like that. And I'm never confident in the pick ever. And Spencer Rattler, Timu Patrick Mahomes is just doing some weird fuck shit. And it ends up like 21-19 or something fucking stupid. But I don't know. I'll take Chicago for the minute.
Yeah, look, it's the 5.5 that did it for me. I've gone New Orleans. They've kept some teams close. Olave's playing well. Shaheed just pulls one out of his ass from nowhere every so often. They're trying to keep Kamara healthy, but we'll see. He doesn't want to be traded. Rattler's doing some interesting shit, but that defense might keep them close. On the flip side of it, it feels like, once again, this is the one you expect Chicago to win. They've fucking taken it out of last year's NFC Championship team, and then this is the week that they come back down to earth and just fucking stupidly shoot themselves in the foot.
Yeah.
Right? That secondary could be suspect, and then all of a sudden we've got another 90-yard Shaheed fucking streak down the sidelines, and just keep it close enough, and it's a 3-point win, or it's a 1 or 2 point either way. So the 5.5, to give them 5.5 points, I think is giving a lot of credibility to this win for today.
Yeah, like the Saints aren't that shit, and like the way that they kept themselves in that game against the Pats this week, like, gives me a lot of pause about this one. But I just feel like Chicago at home, Saints on the road, I feel like Chicago can get this done at a decent enough clip. New England go to Tennessee, the Vrabel Bowl. How good is this? Bit of revenge against the old team that fired him. And wow, talk about a much better landing spot. Pats, 6.5 point favorites in Nashville. I'm going to go the Pats. I think they stomp the Titans, and I think Vrabel makes it a point to stomp the fucking Titans with Mike McCoy as their interim head coach. The one thing that did give me pause before we wrote these down was the dead coach bounce.
Mm-hmm.
But the Titans are just so bereft that I don't really, like, it doesn't feel like this is the really great dead coach bounce spot, right? Like where you've sort of seen a little bit from that team prior to the coach being fired. It's just so hard. So I'm going to go the Pats pretty happily.
Yeah, no, I wholeheartedly agree. I don't think you guys have any concerns this week. Happy to take New England in this.
Now this next one is fucking crazy. Miami at Cleveland. The loser leaves town coach off between DJ Mikey McD and Kevin Stefanski. I'm taking Cleveland -2.5 because I don't like that Miami offense, defense, whatever on the road at all. And the Cleveland defense versus fucking Miami's O-line and Tua, Jesus, bloodbath. So Cleveland -2.5.
Yeah, I went backwards and forwards on this a million fucking times. I don't trust the offense from Cleveland at all. I don't trust fucking Miami to not get in punch-ons with each other in the middle of the field. Who the fuck knows? But go with the home team, 2.5 points. Let's fucking go. That defense from get a Gabriel win. Why not?
It feels like, this, like, after such a weird, tumultuous start to this week already with Tua, like, calling out his teammates, this could just be the death knell for DJ, Mikey McD, right? Like, they go to Cleveland,
Yeah.
they get just, what is it? Cleveland haven't scored over 17 points 11 straight weeks or something fucking crazy. It's like, dude, what is happening? That's gross. This could be the week. Kansas City host Vegas. They're 10.5-point favorites, which is, it's actually now blown out to 12.5. We can change that. How do we feel about 12.5? Because I might go Vegas if it's 12.5. I was going KC at 10.5, but can the Raiders keep up with Kansas City at all to the tune of 12.5 points? I don't think so. I think I'm going to go KC. I think a 2-touchdown win. Like, we know that the Raiders always play them really fucking hard. So, yeah.
That's always a fucky game. It's always the one that comes out of nowhere. I mean, you've got Bauer status, unsure. Rashid Rice, is it this week he's back?
Yes, it should be back.
Rice is back? Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, look, I think enough. It's just too much for Vegas to handle. KC I'm taking for this one, even at 12.5.
All right, Philly at Minnesota. Ooh-wee. Who will be the Minnesota QB this week is a big question. Will we get JJ? Will we get Carson Wentz? I don't think it matters. I think Philly go up there and beat them anyway. I just don't see your team losing 3 games in a row there, Gary. So I'll take Philly minus 2.5 in Minnesota.
This is like fucking put up or shut up time, right? Like, they did it on a short week. There were all the excuses in the world. They're now going to have a 9-day break. Coming in, it's either JJ, who wasn't playing amazingly before he got injured, or Carson Wentz. So, like, Vic Fangio will be spending a bunch of time strategizing on this. The offense has got to sort their fucking shit out. There's no excuses left. That is a tough defense in Minnesota, but it's only 2.5 points. So, got to come away with the win, stay ahead in that division. Otherwise, if I'm not picking Philly here, what the fuck am I doing?
I like that. Jets, Carolina. That is actually now swung from Jets minus 1.5 to Carolina minus 1.5. Can the Jets possibly come back from London after that game? Garrett Wilson out. Carolina on the road. We've talked about them time and time again about being a different road team. I think Carolina still win this. Like, if there's a game that the Jets win this year, it's probably this. Maybe. But I don't know if they do. So I'm going to go the Panthers.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I think there's a little bit of pluck to this Panthers team, even though you don't like them on the road and all that sort of stuff. But, the Jets are fucking horrible.
They really are. Giants, Denver. Giants have a bit of an extra rest. Denver coming back from London. I might, keep the Giants in this one, plus 6.5. Sort of feels like Denver might do just enough. Like, I think my biggest problem with Denver at the moment is, like, the offense sometimes has, like, these really good-looking games and then they look like dog shit. If the Giants can sort of hassle them enough, I think they can stay close. I'm going to go the Giants. You've got Denver.
I think the issues that we've had on defense, I think that Denver defense is a lot different. The Giants will be once again past that defensive line, that secondary is suspect. I think this is all of the passion went into the Eagles game, even though they've got that extra rest. I've got that feeling that Denver's gonna bring them back down to earth.
Yeah.
6.5 points does seem like a lot, but I think I trust that Denver team rather than the consistency of that Giants team.
Yep. Denver at home, I probably feel a lot better about them there as well with that bigger number, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's go Giants. Keep it close. Indy at the Chargers. Oh, I'm going to go the Chargers in this one here, Gary. Minus 1.5. The Colts just, as I sort of said in the Tuesday show, their defense leaves me a little bit cold. So let's go Juzzy Herbs. Get that Chargers offense firing. Cover the 1.5. Colts sitting there going, what the hell just happened? So, yeah, I'm going to go the Chargers.
Yeah, look, I'm really torn in this one, and this might change later in the week. But the Chargers surprised me and played well this week with all those injuries on the offensive line. Um, Indy's just managed to keep these wins ticking along. There's not really a gap. 1.5 points doesn't really do much, but yeah, at the moment I'm sitting with Indy.
This one, Washington, Dallas. NFC East battle in Dallas. The Cowboys are 2.5-point underdogs, with them coming back from Carolina, licking their wounds, having played a pretty shit game. Washington having lost to the Bears. Oof. Do I dare take Dallas?
Spicy game.
Dallas in a shootout. I'm going to go Dallas, especially at home, indoors. I'm going to go the Cowboys. How about them Cowboys? I'm Jerry Jones. Come on, motherfuckers. I'm going to go Cowboys. You've got Washington.
I'm just hoping with that extra time back for Daniels, just getting better week on week. This week he gets the Bears hurt. That Cowboys offense needs to put up plus 30 every week because that defense is so fucking terrible. So yeah, look, I'm just going to go Washington. Like on paper and on performance, that Washington are a better team. So they've just got to fucking show it.
I think Javonte Williams should be able to run on that Washington run D as well. Like we saw DeAndre Swift fucking tear him up today, right? So I think Dallas's offense might be able to get firing up against Washington, so I'll take the 2.5. Green Bay at Arizona. Arizona are 6.5-point underdogs at home to Green Bay. Green Bay for me, because Arizona feel like just a bit of a mess. Like they might be able to, like even if it's Kyler Murray or if it's Brisket, like I don't really care. I think I'll still take Green Bay. One of the great matchups as well, I think, in the NFC, because you'll see them in that Arizona stadium, those awesome Green Bay uniforms up against the pretty deep, like it's a really good color matchup, I reckon. So I'm going to go Green Bay though.
Yeah. Look, the only thing that worries me is that Gannon has this just method of just, I keep referring to the bend don't break defense because he fucking talked it up when he was in Philly. But that can just like make games feel closer than they actually are. Green Bay, with all of that diversity in their receiving core, haven't really kicked the shit out of people.
Yep.
So that does worry me that this could be like Green Bay beat them convincingly and just like keep them at arm's length all game, but just not convincing, and like a garbage time touchdown makes them allows Arizona to cover.
Yeah,
that's the bit that worries me. But look, on paper, Green Bay should kick the fucking shit out of them. So,
well, I mean, it's kind of similar to what the Cards
Green Bay,
sort of similar to what the Cards did to Indy this week, right? So,
yeah.
Atlanta go to San Francisco. Oh, I want to take Atlanta. Is that plus 3.5 Atlanta on the road, which is crazy, right? I'm going to take that. I don't know if they win, because even as banged up as the Niners are, it's like Atlanta on the road, gross. Niners at home with nobody left. It's just really hard to really trust them minus 3.5. Like, I reckon that line will change dramatically before the game starts. So I'll take Atlanta plus 3.5 for the minute.
And we don't know. Not that, the QBs seem interchangeable in that Niners lineup at the moment, but it doesn't feel like we know who's going to start. So, but yeah, no, look, I've got positive vibes on Atlanta. That run game is pretty powerful. So losing Fred Warner and already missing a Bosa. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to ride the if you're going to give me 3.5 points for Atlanta, then I'll take it.
Nice. Then we've got Tampa Bay at Detroit. So this is Atlanta, San Francisco is actually Sunday Night Football. So we've got 2 Monday games again. Tampa Bay at Detroit is at 10 a.m. our time. Weird one. Because Detroit are 5.5-point favorites, and I have no idea why. Like, they've got no defense. I'm taking Tampa Bay because I know that, look, Baker might not have any receivers for this game. I still think they keep it close because Baker just does that sort of shit. Detroit at home will always give me pause because it's just like they'll just win it like 30-17 or something, and you're like, I should have known. It's Detroit indoors. But Tampa Bay, fuck it. I love Baker. Let's do it. I'm taking the 5.5 with Tampa.
And you always just wonder where the injury tipping point is, right? Like, teams hold on and hold on and hold on, and then there's that one too many that things fucking fall apart, right? And so even with the secondary that's down, that defensive line for Detroit may keep Baker on his toes. And when you're losing you've lost your top three wide receivers, it's pretty fucking tough. So Detroit will be licking their wounds from this week and are back at home. So I reckon this is the one that just they come out and surprise and go, yeah, no, there was a reason that we had that record. So, and all of a sudden it's evening up the NFC.
Nice one. Well, the Bucks have lost their top three wide receivers. Like the Lions have lost their top four secondary, right? So
yeah.
Branch, Terry, and Arnold. So here we are. I'll take the 5.5. And then finally, Houston at Seattle. That's a weird fucking game. I'm going to take the Seahawks, I think, at home. They've won 9 straight road games. I didn't mention that on Tuesday's show when wrapping that up.
Yeah.
But the Seahawks feeling pretty good. Houston coming off the bye. They probably get after Darnold a bit. CJ probably gets going. But Seattle's defense has been pretty solid. I feel like I just trust Seattle just enough to cover the 2.5. But that should be a pretty cracking game, actually.
Yeah, I reckon. You will... I don't trust... just Houston, like, prior to the bye, they were improving, but, like, I can't trust them yet. Like... No, not at all. Whereas Seattle have just shown that defense is pretty fucking strong.
Yeah.
And Darnold's doing what he needs to do. So, yeah, I think the strong pick for only 2.5 points, the difference. I think the strong pick is Seattle at home.
Good one. All right, well, there you go. There's all the Week 7 picks, all the games previewed for you. Remember, you can follow all the vibes, all the picks over at Dabble. Use the code NFLStraya. Sign up using the link in our show description or in the socials. It's right there. Dabble is pretty fun. Got a big thumbs up from a mate of mine the other day. Like, geez, Jim, you nailed a bunch this week. I'm like, yes, we do. We nail a bunch of them each week. So go check it out. And they're pretty cool. On the buys this week, of course, though, we've got Buffalo and Baltimore. So, yeah, no Josh Allen, no Lamar. See how they go the week after. But there you go. Check them all out at Dabble. All the picks will be there. Some other little special same gamers in there that I just like the look of too. So that's it, though, for episode 134 of NFL Straya. So make sure you're following us across all the socials. Get around the YouTube. Get around Facey, IG, Twitter, TikTok, all the good stuff there. Lots of videos going up all the time across everywhere, really. Lots of dumb shit that we like yelling about. Rate, review, star, subscribe, comment, all that sort of shit across all of the other ones, all the podcast apps, YouTube, all that sort of stuff. Send through any Nazi you want us to answer on the big show every Tuesday. Because why not? Means I have to do less work, which is good. Big thanks always go to House Hats for the intro and outro song They Rule. Get around Jim Does Supercoach. As mentioned, we are crushing the NFL Supercoach. NBA Supercoach being covered now as well. NBA Straya is back, which is just, there goes my life, so that's good. Gaz, you got any plugs?
No, can we start adding to our Dabble account what state Gaz is going to record the next episode in? Because last week was Melbourne home office. This week's the Sydney hotel room, and there's a fair chance next week is going to be Brisbane. So let's just throw it out there. Who can let's chip in on where Gaz is fucking recording from. But no, as always, we're talking about cheesesteak tipping. This will be released on Thursday, so you've got 24 hours to get your tips in, get a free cheesesteak. Support Gino, support the Catfish crew. They always support us for a fucking Super Bowl, and they've been good dudes for a lot of years. So fucking get around you, boys.
Love it. All right, there you go. Week 7. We're heading into the really awesome part of the season as well. So very, very good times. We will catch you. Oh, make sure you check out all the videos this week as well. Power rankings, picks, all that sort of shit. They'll all be there. So check them all out. All right, we'll catch you in a bit, you dickheads.
See yous.
Later, hosen.
What I